Hello, I'm James Ham, Lone Star Dog Trainer here in Dallas, Texas, welcoming you back to the Garmin Delta SC training series. In this case, we're going to work on the follow me drill with Mr. Tebow, the Golden Doodle from Austin, Texas. He's a bit crazy. He's a jumper, hard puller. Hasn't been here but a few days, so he's going to learn how to stay with me. And I'm going to try to focus on getting him on my left-hand side, moving forward with me, moving back, kind of shaping right and left turns. Heel, place, place. Good job. Bro, get it. Good. Fetch. The very first thing I'm going to do is figure out what my working level is, as we did the select a level video earlier. Once I have his level today at this moment, with people behind cameras, with dogs going out to the bathroom, with people behind, those things are going to have a factor on what his level is today. So every time I bring the dog out, I'm going to redetermine the dog's working level for that session, knowing that it's going to change multiple times. Here I have a 15-foot long line, so Tebow will have the opportunity to move away from me. I want to create space between me and the dog so that I can teach him to come into me. So for example, if Tebow goes out in front of me, I'm going to do a right about turn or a right U-turn and move in the opposite direction. If Tebow drifts left of me, I'm going to turn right and create separation. If he crowds me, I'm probably going to run backwards and make him come to me that way, or I'm going to speed up. Everything I do is to create separation and teach the dog to close the gap, stay close to me, and that when you come on my left-hand side, I'm going to touch, talk, look, I'm going to make you happy. Everything in life you want is going to happen when you come into this space. I call it pleasant heaven. So, very first thing we're going to do is figure out his level. Remember, we start at level 1 on the dial, bing and tapping. I don't really see anything. Level 2. Maybe. He just wants to do something with me, so this is not him feeling the collar, this is him just staying close. Okay, I'm going to go to level 3. A bit of a sniff there. Good boy, good boy. All right, there's level 4. There's the first true reaction. Just a quick turn of the head to look back at me. There we go. I'm going to bring it down to 3, see where that gets me. And right now I think I'm going to start at a 3. So that's going to be Tebow's first level. So I have my 15-foot long line. I'm going to have the loop of the leash over my right hand. My transmitter is going to go into that right hand over the loop of the leash. I'm going to manage slack with an overhand grip. So if I need to collect slack, I'm going to do it with an overhand grip of the left. Never underhand, always overhand. If I start, stop, change direction, I'm going to prompt the dog to pay attention to me. And all I want is for Tebow to follow me, to stay loosely within 3 to 5 feet, but know where I am. If he cannot see me out of the corner of his right eye, I'm going to reverse direction, turn right or walk backwards to create separation so that he knows to pay attention to me. And every time he can't see me out of the corner of that right eye, I'm going to change direction. As long as he can see me out of the corner of his right eye, I'm going to continue moving in that same direction. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. And it's a very simple drill. It doesn't require much space. You can do this in your backyard. You can do this in your driveway. You can do it on a sidewalk. But again, when he can't see me out of the corner of his right eye, I'm going to change direction and teach him that paying attention to me is all I'm asking you to do. Good job, buddy. Very nice. You can see the tail is still moving, the mouth is wide open, eyes look nice. Very good, Mr. Tebow. Very good. So if he looks left again, I'm going to go right. If he passes me, I'm going to go backwards. I'll roll out and keep on walking. I'm going to adjust my speed. So if he takes off running, and some dogs do that, I can drop the leash, grab the leash with two hands so that he doesn't injure. Many people have mismatches where their dog is more powerful than they are. And so you have to always be cognizant of your own safety. Very good. Good job, Tebow. Again, the whole purpose of the follow me drill is to know where I am at all times, always be in a position to see me. There he looked over his left. I tapped the collar to bring his attention back to me. He wants to sniff the grass. This is a high scent zone right here. So when I tap the collar, I lift up on the leash at the same time. Not a pop, not a jerk, not a leash correction, just guidance. So here I'm going to teach him to stop with me. I'm going to pull the leash straight back in line with his spine, tap the collar on momentary to pair stimulation to leash pressure, because ultimately we want the collar to become the invisible leash. And so by tapping the collar at the exact same moment, the dog understands that they are connected. So if I step forward, pull back and stop, guide back, turn, and tap. If the dog feels the leash, he needs to feel, or she needs to feel, the electronic collar. They can feel the collar by itself as they progress through training, but they should not feel the leash by itself when we are doing collar conditioning and training with the electronic collar. So I'm going to stop. I pull back on the leash, put slight rearward pressure, turn left in front of the dog. There's some dogs moving that have his attention. So I'm going to raise my level up there. I'm up to level 5. He was operating on 4 for most of that time. And I'm just going to look for opportunities to create distance. Very good. So he's coming back down, so I just reduced it to 4. I'm going to slow my speed down, tap and slow down, because now I have his attention. Tap, heel, right, U-turn. Very nice, Tebow. Very nice. So again, we're at 93 degrees. It's a pretty humid day. He's not going to last very long. And what I needed him to understand, he's starting to get. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. Good job, Tebow. Now he gets a little too excited. I've got to calm him down. So what I don't want to do is get him so excited with verbal praise or physical touch that I negate all the good work that I've done to this point. He is a dog that needs to be calmed down. He is a manic counter surfer, an extremely hard puller, pushes his family around. They love him, he loves them. But the biggest issue is calming down. So with Tebow, I'm going to slow my hands down. Very nice, good job. As opposed to rubbing his body like I did earlier, because the slower my hands move, the easier it is for Tebow to stay calm. And ultimately, that's what I need from him more than anything else right now, is to stay calm. So that's the follow me drill in basic form.